Hi, your coach, Joe Lucas. Welcome to your practice-powered daily coaching video for Tuesday, April 30th, 2014. And well, either you're on a strategic week, right, or you're grinding out hopefully a successful tactical week. As my title of my blog post said this morning, let me give you one of the most, if the not most, especially if you have a mature practice and been around for a bit, the most profitable strategy that I know to increase the bottom line, the yield of your business, and that is simply the principle of optimization. Now, what is optimization in our world? Well, in our world, what that means is to maximize the revenue and profitability of a client relationship. Now, with that being said, I'm also going to say ethically, honestly, as fiduciary, with your client's best interest, number one, top of mind. Now, with that out of our way, what I'm talking about is consolidation, having all their assets, doing their insurances, whether it's long-term care insurance, life insurance, estate planning, whether it's to do lending, a financial plan, like I said, bringing all the assets in. You always want to look for ways to add value and add profitability, add revenue flow, and add more services to your existing client base. And the reason why I bring this up is, last week I spoke to, just randomly, I said, let me go talk to a couple clients and just ask a very simple question. Hey, what percentage of your book do you consider to be optimized? And I said, same thing I just said, right? All the assets, usually fee-based, insurances, blah, blah, blah. And, I get anywhere from 60%, which is not bad, to like a third, which is, wow. And this third is a person doing over $1 million of revenue. So imagine what that looks like if we get our arms around it, right? My point being, is that this industry, kind of brainwashes us from when we're baby brokers to new households, new households, new households. And that may be good for the firms, it may not be good for your business, especially if you're new householding and then you're trying to, not paying attention here. Let me also bring you this premise. Every one of us has a fixed cost for a household, for a relationship. A fixed cost in how many phone calls you do in a year, how many review meetings you do, how much staff time they take. There is an allocation, there's an account of time and then economics associated to that. So for example, if you have a client right now, a household that's, let's say, throwing off $2,500 of revenue, gross. By the time you take overhead out, staff time out, whatever else you got going on, you don't earn $2,500 on that household, especially after tax. But what if you go ahead and gather some assets, execute some insurances, get paid for a financial plan, and that household goes from, let's say, $2,500 to $5,000. Usually your fixed costs are the same. The only variable is going to be your taxes. So that second $2,500, the margin is usually 2 to 3 times better than the first $2,500. That is one of the secrets of being successful and economically viable in this business, is not to have 500 households that you're shallow with. It's to have 150 households that you're totally deep with. So with that being said, have a great Tuesday, and I'll see you tomorrow.